So everybody has been telling you to give your 4-month-old baby water to drink because breast milk is not giving your baby enough water. Your baby needs water. Lies. Sit down, let me tell you the truth. As usual, I'm your health bestie and I'm not here to lie to you. So let's talk about this wonderful gift that God has given us to nourish our babies. Your baby doesn't need water for the first 6 months of life. Breast milk will give your baby enough water. Did you know that breast milk is 87% water? Yes, it contains 87% water. So your baby is getting enough water as possible. Don't worry. Aside that, breast milk has all the nutrients that your baby needs. Not just water, it has fat, carbohydrates, protein, vitamins, minerals, everything that your baby needs to grow. So again, your baby does not need water. Aside that, your breast milk contains antibodies that help defend your baby against infections, especially respiratory infection and stomach problems. So your breast milk is perfect. Another thing is that your breast milk does not even contain sodium or potassium or chloride. So your baby doesn't need too much water to remove waste from their body. But let me tell you something about this breast milk. If you leave your breast milk to sit, it will divide into 2 parts. This lower part is mostly going to look grayish and bluish. It's called the foremilk. It contains mostly water. The function of this foremilk, this lower part, is to keep your baby hydrated. So your baby is well hydrated with breast milk. Then you see this top part, it is creamy, it contains a lot of fat and nutrients. The function of this part is to make sure that your baby receives all the nutrients that your baby needs within the first 6 months of breastfeeding. So this is the best thing you can do to your baby. Now, if you decide not to let it sit like this and you mix everything up, you're going to get a breast milk that looks creamy throughout. Doesn't mean that this does not contain the same foremilk. Okay? So this is the best thing you can do for your baby. But what happens if you give your baby water in the first 6 months of breastfeeding? Number one, because they take water, they fill up with water and then they don't want to consume as much breast milk as they need. And if they're not consuming as much breast milk as they need, that means they're not consuming all the calories that they need, and that means they're going to lose weight and they're going to end up malnourished. And if they're not consuming enough breast milk because they are now filling up with water, then they are not going to get all the antibodies they need to defend themselves against respiratory problems and stomach problems. Also, World Health Organization has said that as long as your baby is born on time, your baby is not premature, your baby is born well hydrated, if you keep breastfeeding them, they will continue to be hydrated. And now, from my own personal point of view, breast milk that comes out from your breast is not easily contaminated. But if you want to start giving your baby water, that means you have to go and buy water that is filtered water or boil your own water. There's always a risk of that water being contaminated, exposing your baby to a lot of stomach problems. So why would you put your baby through all of that? My sister, this is the best thing you can give your baby. For the first 6 months of your baby's life, your baby does not need water. Don't listen to those people. I've told you the truth. You've heard the good news. Share it with others, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.